Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video, I will be teaching you guys how to get better at PvP in general and how to adapt and get play the top PvP players in the game, and hopefully this video helps you. But for the first thing you can do is that you want to make sure you get better aim. You can get better aim by training down NPCs, because when you're in PvP, obviously the enemy is not gonna just stand there, so you're gonna have to be you're gonna have to have aim to be able to hit the enemy. That's how you're gonna have to get better. Of course, you need very good aim. So as you can see right here, I'm training my aim. You wanna make sure you hit more than 3 shots in a row. As you see, 4. I hit 5 shots in a row. This is a good way to train your aim to get better at PvP, because this really this is you do this continuously over and over. It will over a period of time, you're gonna see that if you use anything that takes aim, like booty sword, not really, but if you use any swords or that takes aim to use, you're gonna realize that you're never gonna miss. Even the kabucha last move, you're gonna realize that you barely miss it because your aim have gotten so good that you barely miss it. So you wanna make sure you keep training your aim, because that is a very important step. Though I'm not really missing that much. It's a very important step. You want to make sure that you train that aim from the NPC. This is what most players do. That was gonna hit him if he had more range, but this is what most hand players do. They train their aim, even training them in bird seed. That's what most players do. That's one of the most important steps in the game, and that's one of the most important things you need to master is aim. Because if you have a crazy aim in PvP, you're most likely to win 90% of your matches. Alright, the next step is your movement. Now, our next thing you have is your movement. Now, this is one of the most important stuff in PvP. Well, mostly the most important, because your movement can't be too predictable, or the enemy can just hit you every single time. So you want to change it up, you want to switch it up, make the enemy not able to know where you're going. You can see I'm moving in different ways. In PvP, if you're just moving straight along, the enemy will easily predict you. But if you're just moving out, turning around all the time and changing direction, the enemy, it's more harder to get predict, and just you can see it's more harder to get predict. It's just in general, it's not easy. You're not easier to be hit. It's just a more efficient way to move around with having a less chance of getting hit or dying, because obviously if you're fighting against high bar players, you're just going straight on. You're more than likely just gonna kill you because you're high bar to be able to do. But if you're way, it's gonna be a next is a certified combo that could one shot the enemy player. Now, this is what you can use any combo in the game you want. Obviously, I'm using my dough combo, CDK. I can't lie because it's more harder, but actually I'm using my dough combo, CDK. And then I use the last one kabucha, and you finish up my combo. It's more versatile, as you can see. So I'm gonna do it right here. Still combo. But that's basically the combo, and then use the rest of the moves. So you can't do NPCs since it's more for the fact that they have a different hitbox than regular players. So you have to use it on regular players, and it's always one shots, because you can't trick or nothing. So in general, I would say those 3 tips I teach you at first, you want to make sure you master them. You want to make sure that you learn them good. You need to make sure you know those tips. Cause I realize when I see a lot of people PvP, they don't really try to learn. Actually, they just go straight into PvP. You wanna make sure you train. You wanna get train a little bit first. Then when you go into PvP, you're not new to it, and you actually have a little bit of PvP knowledge. So it's more easier for you to adapt towards PvP instead of just jumping in like in the best. And one thing I recommend is using equipment like accessory that gives you speed buff, like this one I'm using right now, the pilot helmet. It gives you 130% speed buff, which is pretty good. You want to make sure you have speed so you move faster. It's harder to get you, harder to get hit. That's basically what you want. You should be doing that. Anyways, I think those tips are the best I could give. If you learn something from this video, you can tell me in the comment below. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.